Hey everyone, and welcome to another deep dive. This time we're looking ahead to 2025 and the electric car scene. We've got some super interesting predictions from Calpurnia Insights and Gruppo Autobroker. They're covering all kinds of things from hot new models to Italy's big plans to get more people driving electric.
Yeah, it's really interesting to see.
So think electric Ferraris,
Yeah.
Alfa Romeos built for the long haul,
hmm
and a whole new wave of electric city cars that won't break the bank.
And we're way past the concept car phase. Now, this is about real cars that you'll be seeing on the roads soon.
Exactly.
Mm.
So by the end of this deep dive, you'll know all about the most exciting EVs that are coming and what it all means for the future of driving. So let's jump right in with some of the models that are generating the most buzz. Calpurnia's report highlights a pretty diverse lineup. And I gotta say, some of these specs are seriously impressive.
Definitely.
First up, we have the Citroën C5 Aircross. It's getting a major upgrade going fully electric with a projected range of over 600 kilometers.
It's amazing.
Yeah, imagine a family road trip without having to worry about running out of charge.
Yeah, range anxiety has been a big thing for people considering electric, so it's great to see more and more models pushing 600 kilometers and beyond. Makes it a real option for those longer trips, not just for zipping around town.
Exactly. And speaking of making a statement, Hyundai's coming in strong with the Ioniq 9, a premium SUV that's looking to shake up the luxury EV market.
I'm excited to see that one.
And they're not stopping there. We're also getting updates to the Ioniq 6 sedan, including a sporty N version. Looks like Hyundai's all in on electric.
Yeah, they've been quietly building up a pretty solid electric lineup, and it seems like their strategy is paying off. They're offering that good mix of practicality and technology, and now with this N version, they're tapping into that performance market as well.
And then there's Peugeot. They're adding to their electric family with the E3008 and E5008 SUVs. Both are going to offer long-range capabilities and all-wheel drive,
Those sound great.
giving drivers more flexibility for all kinds of roads.
Yeah, this is a smart move by Peugeot. SUVs are super popular right now, so giving people those electric options in that segment is really important for getting more people to make the switch. And by offering all-wheel drive, they're addressing some of those concerns people have about how EVs will handle in tough terrain or bad weather.
Absolutely. Now, for those who are all about reliability, the Suzuki e-Vitara is about to hit the market. It's Suzuki's first fully electric model, combining their reputation for durability with the eco-friendliness of electric.
Interesting.
So you get the best of both worlds.
It seems like Suzuki's realizing that electric is the future. Even brands known for their traditional strengths are starting to see that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And here's one that's going to catch the eye of anyone on a budget.
Yeah.
The MG2 is predicted to be one of the most affordable EVs out there, starting price around 20,000 euro.
Wow, that's impressive.
So that's going to open up electric driving to a whole new group of buyers.
Affordability is key. The more affordable EVs become, the faster they're going to be adopted by everyone. A model like the MG2 could really change things, especially for people in cities who want a practical and economical way to get around.
I think so too.
Mm.
Now let's shift gears a bit and focus on Italy specifically. Calpurnia has some insights into some really impressive models coming out of Italy that are really pushing the boundaries of electric technology.
Mm.
Like, for example, they're predicting an Alfa Romeo Stelvio ERIV that's extended range electric vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
And get this, it's slated to have a 1,000-kilometer range.
1,000 kilometers.
That's right.
Wow.
It basically eliminates range anxiety altogether.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like they took the one remaining worry people had about electric and just said, nope, not going to be a problem anymore.
Right. The Stelvio ERIV, it uses a range-extending engine, which basically recharges the battery while you're driving. It's a cool way to combine the efficiency of electric driving with the ability to go long distances without having to stop and charge.
Exactly. And then we have the BMW iX3, a futuristic SUV that's packed with 800-volt battery technology.
That's a game changer.
So that means up to 700 kilometers on a single charge and some super fast charging times.
This 800-volt architecture is a big deal. It lets you transfer energy way faster, meaning you can charge that battery much quicker.
Right.
Like, imagine cutting your charging time in half or even more.
Wow.
It's a game changer for anyone who needs to be able to charge quickly and conveniently.
And last but not least, the one we've all been waiting for, the first ever electric Ferrari.
Oh, yeah.
Details are still under wraps, but everyone's expecting groundbreaking performance and a design that screams Ferrari, but with a futuristic twist.
The electric Ferrari is more than just a car. It's a statement. It shows that even those top-tier performance-focused brands are embracing the electric revolution. It'll be really interesting to see how they manage to keep their legacy of power and speed while going electric.
I think it's going to be amazing.
Yeah.
These Italian innovations are definitely catching a lot of attention, but they're also part of a much bigger shift that's happening in the car world. It's not just about the cars themselves, it's about the whole ecosystem around them.
Exactly. Italy is really making a push to be a leader in the global electric vehicle market. And these models are proof of how serious they are about innovation and sustainable transportation. But you need more than just cool cars to really drive change. You need the right policies and incentives.
And that leads us to the Italian government's plan to get more people driving electric feeders. Gruppo, Autobroker, has laid out this multi-year plan starting in 2025 that's going to replace the current Ecobonus. It's a total revamp aimed at getting Italy on a greener path.
It's definitely a sign that the Italian government is fully committed to switching over to electric mobility. It's not just about encouraging people to buy electric cars, it's about creating a whole system that supports this change.
The plan has two main goals. The first is to give people a reason to trade in their old gas guzzlers and get cleaner vehicles. And the second is to make electric cars more affordable for lower-income families who might not have thought about them before.
These are ambitious goals, but they're in line with the European Union's targets for reducing emissions and creating a more sustainable transportation system across the continent.
Now, this new plan really focuses on boosting both Italian and European car manufacturing. It's designed to support vehicles that are made mostly with Italian or European parts. And they're even offering incentives for assembly right here in Italy.
Okay.
Plus, there's a big emphasis on sustainability and workers' rights throughout the whole supply chain.
This is a strategic move by the Italian government. They want to create jobs, boost the economy, and rely less on manufacturers from other countries. It's all about making sure Italy stays competitive in this rapidly changing car industry.
So it's not just about being good for the environment, it's about economic growth and making sure Italy has a place in the future of car making.
Exactly. It's about looking at the big picture when it comes to going electric, thinking about the economic and social impact, not just the environmental side of things.
Now let's get into the details of how they plan to pay for all of this. The plan starts with $750 million in 2025 and then jumps to a massive $1 billion every year from 2026 to 2030.
Wow.
And on top of that, they're adding another $350 million just for upgrading how they make parts and supporting factories in Italy.
These are some serious investments. It shows how committed they are to making this transition work. They're not just testing the waters, they're going all in on electric.
It's definitely a lot of money,
Yeah.
but is it enough to really make a difference and help Italy reach its emissions goals?
Well, that's the big question, isn't it? The success of this plan is going to depend on a lot of things. How well is the money being used? Are private companies on board? How are people going to react to these incentives? It's a complicated situation with a lot of moving pieces.
So it's a step in the right direction, but there are still challenges and uncertainties.
Absolutely. There are always challenges when you're trying to make big changes, but they're committed. The money is there and they have a clear goal. It's a very exciting time.
For sure. Now let's talk about how this plan benefits consumers, because there are some great things in store. For example, families with an eyes below 30,000 hour available, that's like a measure of household income in Italy, will have access to some pretty big incentives.
That makes sense.
Making electric cars more affordable for lower-income families is crucial if they want most people to adopt them. It's a great way to make sure that everyone, no matter how much money they make, can be a part of going green with their transportation.
I agree.
And if you're still driving around in an old car, they're offering incentives to scrap it and upgrade to something newer and cleaner, so you can get rid of that old gas guzzler and get rewarded for it.
Like a win-win. It's good for the environment because you're taking a polluting car off the road, and it's good for you because you get to enjoy a newer, more efficient car.
Exactly. And just to be clear, this plan isn't just about fully electric cars. It also supports those other low-emission options, like hybrids and plug-in hybrids. So it's not an all-or-nothing situation. There's a way for everyone to do their part.
That's smart. They're encouraging a gradual transition to a cleaner future by offering incentives for all kinds of low-emission vehicles. It acknowledges that not everyone is ready to jump into a fully electric car right now, and that's okay.
Right. So it's about giving people choices and meeting them where they're at.
Exactly. It's about making the switch to cleaner transportation as easy and accessible as possible.
Now, I have to ask, will this plan really help Italy reach its emissions goals? And will it make electric cars actually affordable for the average person?
Well, it's too early to say for sure what the long-term effects will be, but I'm optimistic. They've got substantial financial incentives, a focus on making things in Italy, and clear benefits for consumers. It creates a really positive environment for change.
So they've got all the pieces in place, but we'll have to wait and see how it all plays out.
Exactly. The next few years will be key to figuring out if this is truly successful.
So we've covered a ton today, from those shiny new models to Italy's plans to get more people behind the wheel of an electric car.
It's a really exciting time for the electric car world. Things are changing fast, and it's great to see governments and car makers taking it seriously.
Yeah, absolutely. It seems like everyone's on board with this electric revolution. So let's do a quick recap of the key takeaways from our deep dive.
Okay, sounds good.
First, the electric car market is booming. Tons of new models are coming out in 2025. From those affordable city cars to high-end luxury EVs and everything in between. There's something for everyone.
Yeah, we're seeing more variety than ever before, which is great for consumers. More choices usually means better cars and lower prices.
Exactly. And second, the Italian government is really stepping up their game with that new plan to boost electric car adoption. They're not just encouraging people to buy EVs, they're also investing a lot in making them here in Italy, creating jobs and trying to make Italy a leader in the global EV market.
It's a smart approach. They're supporting both the people who want to buy electric cars and the companies that make them. It's all about building a strong base for the future of transportation in Italy.
So the bottom line is this. The electric car revolution is happening right now, and it's only getting bigger. Whether you're a car fanatic, someone who cares about the environment, or just someone who wants a better way to get around the future, is electric. And as we've talked about today, Italy is right there leading the charge.
It's a really interesting time to be following all of this. The next few years will be crucial for shaping how we get around in the future.
If you enjoyed this deep dive into the electric car world and you want to stay up to date, hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We'll keep bringing you these in-depth looks at the trends that are shaping our future.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
And thanks for joining us on this electrifying journey. We'll catch you next time.